We open with a prologue situation.
Mm-hmm.
We're at Jabba the Hutt's little it's gross, like this gross lair with a lot of gross looking things. R2-D2 and C-3PO are there, and they're like, oh my god, why are we being sold to Jabba the Hutt, right?
Yeah.
It must be part of Master Luke's plan.
Right.
Then it is indeed part of Master Luke's plan. I think Lando's been there the whole time. Somehow Han gets unfrozen, and Jabba the Hutt's like, you don't have the money, we're gonna kill you. Luke shows up, they're almost fighting on a pirate ship kind of situation, and there's this really cute moment where Lando is slipping, and Han, who's now unfrozen, grabs him, and they save each other, something like that. Someone saves each other. Also, important to note that this is the first time we're seeing Luke really as a strong warrior.
Right.
And he tells Jabba, he's like, you're gonna be sorry if you don't let my friends go. And Jabba's like, no, I won't. You're just a small kid. And Luke's like, you're wrong. Yeah, he gets them out. And Yoda dies.
Yes, he does.
Obi-Wan says, you're not quite a Jedi yet, but you can be. But if you let evil take over, evil's very seductive, but if you fall into that trap and your dad wants you to fall into that trap, that will be bad news. Don't do it. Be stronger than that. And Luke is like, you told me that Darth Vader killed my father.
Right.
And he says, well, in a sense he did.
Right, yeah. But there's one more piece of essential information.
Can you give me a hint?
There is another Skywalker.
Oh, there is another Skywalker. And anybody knows. Oh, obviously that's Princess Leia. Luke's like, I have a sister? Leia, right? It's like that. Yeah, everyone knows, including Luke. I mean, this is no surprise.
Yeah.
Han and Lando are in charge of something. He's like, you're crazy for being general.
Right, yeah.
They are working together. He needs them to destroy something so that he can destroy something.
Yes.
Yes.
Precisely.
Yes.
You just summed up almost every climax to a Star Wars movie.
So the shield is on the planet with the Ewoks. And C-3PO becomes their master.
Yes.
I have to do it.
They don't really take to Leia and Han. They do. They take to Leia first. Right. But they don't take to Han, and they're gonna cook Han. And then C-3PO's like, wait, those are my friends.
Yes, but it doesn't work.
And then Leia's like, wait, those are my friends.
And that doesn't work either.
And then
Luke is there.
And Luke uses the Force. Oh.
How so?
He changes all of their minds. Mind control. So now they take to them, and they form a militia. There's some really adorable camp scene. It's so cute. And Han and Leia are there's a thing, and then Luke's like, Leia, I have to talk to you. And he pulls her aside on this really cool boardwalk situation, and tells her hey, we're twins. No, she gets it.
Yeah.
She knows.
Yeah.
Luke told her about that because Luke was going to give himself up. I mean, he has to confront his dad. He's been conflicted the whole freaking time.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this has been tearing him apart. Does he fight his dad? I mean, this is his father. Or does he let his father kill people? He doesn't know what to do. So they hug, and Han's like, oh man. He gives himself up. He's in an evil lair, but it's not a lair. Well, I don't know what the definition of a lair is, but I imagine it being underground. This is not underground, obviously.
No,
this is space. There's a giant window. It's a spooky place. You'd think that as Emperor, you would have a nicer office, but, his taste. Luke is like, I'm here. I've given myself up, and I'm conflicted about my father and don't know what to do, but I'm here. You won't get me. You won't turn me evil.
Yeah.
And the Emperor's like, Luke, I did all of these horrible things to your friends you love more than anyone, more than yourself. All of these horrible things, and they're dying. And I was really manipulative. And I'm happy about that. Aren't you mad at me? And Luke's like, no. Even though he wants to be. And he's like, no, really, but I really hurt your friends. Aren't you mad at me? And Luke's like, no. Because Luke's trying to resist the seductive evil. And the Emperor's like, aren't you mad at me? But also he says, he gives another fact about what he's done. And Luke's like, yes, I'm really mad at you. And he starts battling Darth Vader. And he's good, but Darth Vader's better. Luke is hurt. But then Luke does this thing with his hands where he strangles Darth Vader with just the Force. No, he lifts him, though. No, but he lifts him. He transports him.
Well,
he kills Darth Vader. The Emperor does. The Emperor... Well, there's only two other people in the room besides Darth Vader. It has to be the Emperor. He levitates through no action, to not being touched by anyone.
Okay, so...
And he's having trouble breathing. Well, he's always having trouble breathing.
Okay, wait, I need you to walk me through what you think happened again. You were so tired.
I was, yeah. Oh, maybe this is what happens, based on an image in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Darth Vader is like, all right, my boy, I'm not going to kill you. And the Emperor's like, what? You're the worst. And he comes over with his hand, but doesn't touch Darth Vader, but somehow emits these like spiky yellow rays and kills him, almost.
Okay.
He's really hurt. And Luke's like, that was my dad. So Luke drags him out of there and leans him against some like white machine.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh, I wish we had more time together, but I'm dying. And Luke's like, Dad, I wish I could see your face. No.
Mm-hmm.
Darth Vader's like, I want to show you my face. And Luke's like, no, you'll die. You need that mask.
Mm-hmm.
Darth Vader's like, I'm dying anyway. I just want my face exposed. Takes his mask off. And Luke sees his dad, and his dad's like, I wish we had more time, son. And then he dies. It's like such a happy ending. It's also a happy ending because then jump over. Cut to is what we say in the industry.
Right.
Cut to the Ewoks. There's a big battle. Okay, so like there's a moment of tension because you're like, shit, Lando, they didn't take down the shield. They can't take down the shield. Like they're not gonna be able to get into the shield. But R2-D2 and C-3PO are a big help in this scene. Mm-hmm. And then Leia's a big help. I'm pretty sure Han is the last person to come over, and he probably gets all the credit because he's a man. But like it was the droids and the women.
Right.
Well, the woman. So now, then they have a big party, and they're like, woo, we did it. And there's a big party, and there's so many colors. I mean, like, it's really pretty.
Yeah.
And Han's like, well, I'm glad we won, but I'm a little bummed because you're dating Luke now, and, like, I love you. And Leia's like, Luke is my twin brother. I love you. And they kiss, and that's the last thing I remember.
All right.
Yeah?
Good job.
Thank you.
That was pretty close.
It's weird that he would know that he had one child, but not that another one came out shortly after.
Yeah, well, he didn't know that Luke was his son until the second movie.
What?
What?